Hey, it's Marcus Washington, MTC Media. Thank you for joining us for our series on Georgetown's transfer portal pickups. In this episode, we're going to talk about Isaiah Abraham, 6'7" wing, previously at UConn. For people in the DMV area, you will know him. He is a PVI team takeover guy from Gainesville, Virginia, which is, for those in Northern Virginia, that is 66 west to 29 south, and that's where you'll find Gainesville, Virginia. So Isaiah didn't play a lot, obviously, in his freshman year at UConn. He is a long wing. He is an athletic long wing. So think about it. Georgetown was really impactful defensively when they could go diamond press. Oh, they loved it, and it got so many good results. The problem was lack of depth, and also just you didn't have enough guys who could do it. Abraham is the type of guy from schematically from there that fits in perfect with that. He comes from, and I know a lot of people don't want to hear this because they want to think that AAU is such the wild, wild west. But as I said before, there are levels to AAU. Once you get to the shoe circuits, especially the A portion of the shoe circuits, that wild, wild westish, like, dips quite a bit. These guys play. And coming from PVI, which emphasized defense, and team takeover on EYBL that also emphasized defense, you're not getting a guy who's athletic who doesn't know how to translate it on that floor, that side of the floor. You are getting a guy who knows how to do that. And for Ed, and for a lot of things they want to do defensively, that's a good thing for Georgetown. And I think playing time will start to take care of that. He needs to have a good summer. He needs to grasp things. The one thing I would like to see Isaiah get better at is being able to rebound outside of his area, being a more aggressive person on that. Again, that's also a scheme thing, because if I have bigs, when you have someone who can be as athletic and such a great finisher as him, you're probably telling them, hey, man, get out on the wing and run so we can push and we can pitch ahead, push, and get you on the business end of a end of a fast break. So I understand that. I think at Georgetown's case, and this all goes back to whatever happens to Thomas Sorber. If Sorber leaves and Georgetown doesn't get a veteran in the portal as a veteran portal big, the problem becomes is I think Georgetown has to do more rebounding by committee, because now you're talking about Seal and Big Julius. Seal was redshirted, Big Julius got hurt, so you're not talking about a lot of experience. So again, a lot of this depends on what happens with Thomas now on the offensive end. Abraham is not the type of guy right now that has a Division One power conference offensive game. He still needs to improve on his shooting. There's other things, putting the ball on the floor in tight spaces, things you're going to see in the Big East. Those are things that he has to improve on. But defensively, he'll get out on the floor. He'll get on the floor. Now, he's going to have to work his rear end off during the summer on the offensive end, but defensively, he'll get on the floor. And look, I know we lose sight of this because we're in the transfer portal era and kids hardly stay for an extended period of time anymore. I will stress this again. Georgetown has one of the most accomplished developmental staffs. I cannot tell you how good Coach Battle is at player development. So the opportunities will be there for Abraham to improve on that end of the floor, and he's a hard worker. I know I've known his trainer for a gazillion years, long before what he is now. I've known him. I know how hard Abraham will work when he gets here, and again, this is an investment pickup. It's an investment pickup that, if it pays off, naturally fits into the style that Georgetown wants to run. So thank you for joining us for this episode as we continue to look at Georgetown's transfer pickups. Watch all our episodes. I really appreciate it. This is Marcus Washington, MTC Media.